So your brother's sewing machine is running a little rough or making weird sounds. Sometimes all you need is a good cleaning to get running smoothly again. Don't worry, you don't need to be a sewing expert or anything. Just follow along with me, and in just about 15 minutes, your machine will be feeling like a brand new. If you get stuck along the way, please call out the numbers displayed on the screen. Otherwise, follow me along and let's get started. Before we start the step, we request you to join our YouTube channel and support us. You can be a part of our growing family where millions come together to learn, solve problems, and stay up to date. First thing, turn off your brother's sewing machine completely and unplug the power cord from the outlet on the right side of the machine. Now, grab the hand wheel on the side of your machine and turn it towards you. That's counterclockwise. This raises your needle to the highest position. Lower the presser foot lever all the way down. You'll hear a click when it's in the right spot. Hold the needle gently with your left hand. With your right hand, grab the disc-shaped screwdriver and turn the needle clamp screw towards counterclockwise to loosen it. Once it's loose, you can pull the needle out. Now, make sure the needle is raised by turning that hand wheel towards you. Now, raise the presser foot lever back up. You'll see a black button at the back of the presser foot holder. Press it, and the presser foot will pop right off. Now, we need to remove the presser foot holder so we can get to the parts that need cleaning. Grab your disc-shaped screwdriver again and use it to loosen the presser foot holder screw. Turn it towards the back of the machine, counterclockwise. Once it's loose enough, you can pull off the entire presser foot holder and set it aside. Look for the needle plate cover release. It's a little slider at the front of your machine. Pull it towards you and needle plate cover will come right off. Now, carefully pull out the bobbin case. Just grasp it and pull it straight out. Grab your cleaning brush. Gently remove all the lint, dust, and thread pieces from inside the race area. Now that everything is clean, let's put it back together. Just follow along and make sure everything lines up correctly. Take your bobbin case and look for the alignment mark on it. Find the matching mark on the race inside the machine. Line those two marks up perfectly. Then slide the bobbin case back in. Make sure it clicks into place. Pick up your needle plate cover and look for the tab on it. You'll see a hole in the needle plate. That's where the tab goes. Line them first before you slide it all the way. From the front of the machine, slide the needle plate cover back into the position until it sits flush and smooth. Now it's time to put the presser foot holder back on. Look at the lower left side of the presser bar. That's where the holder needs to align. Position it correctly. Grab your screwdriver and tighten that screw by turning it clockwise towards you. Now, take the presser foot and look at the pin at the bottom. You need to line that pin up with the shank in the presser foot holder. Get it perfectly aligned before you attach it. Slowly lower the presser foot lever. You'll hear a little snap when the pin locks into place in the shank. That's exactly what you need to hear. Raise the presser foot lever back up to make sure it's completely secure. It shouldn't wiggle or come loose. Alright, almost there. Now, we just need to put the needle back in and we're done. Take your needle and ensure that the flat side faces the rear of the machine. Insert it straight up into the needle clamp until it touches the needle stopper at the top. You'll feel it stop when it's the right spot. Hold the needle steady with your left hand. Grab your screwdriver with your right hand and tighten the needle clamp screw by turning it clockwise. Make it nice and tight so the needle doesn't wiggle around while you're sewing. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button. For more easy to follow tutorials, don't forget to subscribe our channel. You can also visit mannymaker.com for more DIY inspiration and creative crafting ideas. And if you ever need technical support or guidance, just give us a call at the contact number shown on the screen.